It's early morning and I'm getting everyone up and ready for a brisk off-leash walk. Admittedly, our first week here at the homestead has been a bit of an adjustment for everyone, especially since we still have plenty more to move from the other house and we haven't even unpacked all the boxes that are here. But it's really starting to feel like home. And in the midst of it all, our youngest puppies are continuing to grow. Stay tuned to see how far they've gotten and check in on their 4-week weigh-in.
Good job. Look at you guys.
For those of you tuning in for the very first time, our family is building a homestead for ourselves and our Cane Corsos. We're planning to work the walnut orchard, raise our Corsos and a few livestock, and also cultivate the land. So far, we've migrated about half of our Corso family, and they are without a doubt loving it. But it hasn't come without a few scares, like Asha trying to jump into the lake and a few of them getting caught up in some poison oak. But in the midst of all the chaos, our youngest puppies are growing up, and at 4 weeks old, they're ready to explore the world and learn their place amongst the pack. At this stage, the puppies have all of their senses, and the environment takes on a greater meaning. They become aware that they are dogs and actually have litter mates. They also discover that humans are a part of their environment. And by 4 weeks of age, most puppies have figured out what real food is and continually eat more solid and nurse less. And at this stage, the pups also begin to regulate their own temperature and feel the urge to eliminate on their own. A little play fighting emerges within the group. Puppies discover their voice and vocalizations become louder. A small bark can be heard for the first time, and some will also be able to howl. They discover toys and will investigate any new object placed in their path. They will grab a small object and run with it, chew on it, or use it in a tug-of-war game with a littermate. If given the opportunity, they will develop problem-solving skills and learn how to cope with a little frustration. By now, the puppies are feeling very confident in their familiar environment. A pecking order will develop, but may change from day to day. The alpha dog on Tuesday is not the same one on Wednesday. But when puppies are taken away from their safe place, a totally different personality will develop. Some become frozen with fear at first, and others venture out with zeal. Most are somewhere in the middle, cautious at first, but then curious and interested in their new surroundings. And when they feel comfortable, they will play and even break out in a moonwalk followed by a somersault. But since I spend a lot of time with them, they will gravitate towards me for comfort and reassurance and warmth. And while I'm happy to get puppy snuggles, I must encourage them to explore the new world. Just as I make certain high-pitched calls to wrangle in our adults and young adolescents, I start training the puppies on recall by using the same vocalizations. I really love how attentive they are, and it helps show their physical structure. But don't forget that these are little babies and they tire out quickly. They are ready to take a nap. So afterwards, let's get their 4-week weights and then feed them their first solid meal. So just like the older Corsos, the pups have settled into the new property pretty nicely. I'll start to introduce them to grass and pavement and other substrates so that they get full exposure to the world. But for today, I'm giving them their first real solid meal consisting of ground turkey, brown rice, raw eggs, and goat milk. So that's it for today. We all need a nap, myself included. Stay tuned next week as I'll stack them up one by one and start to look at their physical structure. Thank you again for tuning in and following us on our journey. If you appreciated the video, leave us a like. Feel free to share your respectful thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.